Hello family and friends and fellow YouTubers, it's Kim here from Kim's Country Corner, and today I am at the Hancock Homestead, and I am so thankful to be out here for another spring to plant the garden boxes. I always look forward to putting in the tomatoes and the peppers, the cucumbers. This year we're doing some radishes and beets, so I always look forward to putting in the garden here on the homestead. And this year I get to show off my shirt that my youngest daughter gave me. It says, "You're never too old to play in the dirt." And she reordered me a smaller size, and it fits perfect and it looks perfect. And I thought today would be an appropriate day to wear it, because that's what I'm going to be doing today on this very overcast day, is putting in all of these tomato plants. I have 12 Romas and 12 Better Boys. I always do 2 boxes of Better Boys, 6 plants in each box, and I do 2 boxes of Aromas, 6 plants in each box, so a total of 12 and 12. And then I also have some peppers back here, bell peppers, that I'm going to be putting in too. And I have all my supplies here ready to go. One of my favorite things to use around the tomatoes especially is this black cow manure. And I also have an arrangement of ingredients that I like to mix together to add to the whole. And I thought I would share with you what I include in my ingredients. So the first thing I always add to my pan is just plain old bone. And then to the bone, I like to add some baking soda, and I don't really measure this stuff out. I just kind of go by looks, but I would say probably, well, this is a 2/3 cup, so let's do just 2/3 cup, okay? All right, and then some Epsom salt. Let's do some of it. Another 2/3 cup of it. Okay. And then some dried milk. The dried milk adds calcium to the whole. Alright, so let me go through the ingredients real quick. The bone is your fertilizer. That's what feeds your plant, okay? The magnesium helps to stimulate cell growth, which causes your plant to grow and mature. And then it's supposed to act as a pest deterrent, and it's just an all-around good conditioner. And then like I said, the calcium from the dry milk is to help prevent the bottom rot, those brown spots that develop on the bottom of tomatoes. And so I have found that this mixture, I just mix it together, and then I add a scoop of it to the bottom of each hole, and I have found it to be very successful for me. So I have my mixture together. All right, and then I top it with cow manure. All right, I'm going to get busy planting now, and let you guys watch me as I go, okay? And I hope you enjoy watching me do my tomato plants. I've always had good success with this method, and if you look at some of my past videos, you can see that we always end up with very large plants and abundance of tomatoes. And I like to grow lots of tomatoes because I can salsa, and I also can whole tomatoes. We enjoy whole tomatoes during the winter just as a side dish. And then I also like to do crushed tomatoes to add to soups and stews and chilies. So, all right, let's go. Okay, so obviously the first thing I'm going to have to do is undress the boxes. In the fall, after the harvest has been taken in, we cover our boxes with black plastic to help prevent weeds, and then these are our tomato cages. So let me get busy undressing all of the boxes. be the Better Boy tomatoes. And Better Boy tomatoes are considered to be indeterminate. There are two types of tomatoes. There's your indeterminate and your determinate. Indeterminate means that they'll grow throughout the growing season, they'll continue to grow, and they'll put on tomatoes throughout the entire season. Your determinate tomatoes have a shorter growing season, and all of the tomatoes have a tendency to come on at the same time. Okay, so your indeterminates, which comes on throughout the season, are usually your slicing tomatoes, because those are the ones that you're going to be eating throughout the season. Your determinate tomatoes, which would be your Romas, are the tomatoes that are the best for sauces and salsa, because they're the ones that you want them to all come on at the same time so that you can make those items and can them right away. You can indeterminate tomatoes. You just have to kind of collect them throughout the growing season. You can freeze them. You can also add them to the determinate, like the Romas, to add more flavor and more texture. But that's the difference. Indeterminate throughout the growing season at different times. Determinate, shorter growing season, all at once. All right, the Better Boys are indeterminate. They're your slicing tomatoes. And that's what we're going to put in these two boxes right here. So let's get started. We've had a lot of rain, and the soil, as you can see, is pretty wet, but it's not mud. So I'm going to go ahead and plant. The plastic really helps to keep a lot of that water off. Alright. Now, we got these from Walmart. I did not grow my own this year. And when you plant a tomato, you want to take off the bottom leaves. Pinch them off nicely. Even, nice pinch. Okay? And you do that so that you only have these top leaves. And then you want to bury that all the way up to this top right there. Because by doing that, by burying them deep, all of this here will develop roots, and those roots will give it a stronger base. There we go. Gotta add my ingredients. On to the next one. I'll see that. And there she is, the very first tomato plant of this 2020 growing season. Alright, so I'm going to take off these bottom leaves here. Leave just those top ones. I'm going to take that one off too. There we go. Give it one nice strong stem. Get that in there as deep as I can. You don't want to put these back in the box because that will invite insects. So make sure you take the leaves that you've removed and put them someplace to dispose of later. Okay, I'm going to add my mixture here. I'll just put that around the base. And then put some manure around the base. Put some more dirt on top of the manure. Now, this manure that I buy from the store is well rotted. You do not want to put fresh cow manure around your plants, or else you will, as they say, burn the plants. So make sure whatever manure you're using is a well rotted, aged manure. Get that filled up to the top there. But tomatoes love manure. But your tomatoes will taste awesome. Alright, so there's number 2. Alright friends, I'm just going to keep working now. Boxes of Better Boys done, and onto the Romas. Some people will tell you it's a good idea to rotate your crops so that you're not using the same ground over and over, and I normally agree with that philosophy. However, we have found our tomatoes do really well down here, and as you could tell, I was replacing the soil within the hole. So In a way, I did kind of rotate the crop because I rotated the dirt. I added nutrients to it. I added compost, manure to it, and then I did add some of the original dirt back, but I was enhancing the whole. So my soil is just fine for these tomatoes. All right, on to the Romas. Okay friends, well that's it for today. I got in all the tomatoes I'm going to put in except for the 6 Romas that I need to go get. And then the peppers I did not get in today. I will get them in on a different day. But that's it for this gardening video. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, even a dirty thumb. And if you want to know more about what's going on in my corner of the world, hit that subscribe button to Kim's Country Corner. And remember, you are never too old to play in the dirt. Thanks a lot for my shirt, Katie Beth. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.